How's it going, everyone? I am Sean Moerity.
I'm Benjamin Walters. Welcome in. But before we get too far into the video, please smash that like button down below. Tap the subscribe tab if you haven't already, and make sure that you click the bell icon so you're notified when a new video, short, what have you, is posted.
Speaking of that, Ben, I got to address something real quick before we get going. So, some of you might be wondering, what is your guys' deal with going after Penn State all week?
Yeah.
Very simple. Very simple, guys. And I don't really need to explain this. It's unbelievable. These guys, not all of them, not all Penn State fans have been doing this.
No.
But sorry, the ones that don't do it have to suffer for the ones that do. I'm sorry for that part, genuinely. Yeah. I really am.
Are we, though? Are we really?
Well, there's some good Penn State fans out
there. There is.
But
I've been to Penn State. Penn State treated me really well. Not going to lie.
But just they keep talking smack. Still, all this time after we beat them in the Orange Bowl last year in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And also this is not just Penn State fans, but people in general. Guys, the Northern Illinois loss
is way behind us.
It's way behind us. It doesn't work anymore. Yeah. Look what we did after the loss to Northern Illinois.
You can find a loss like that with every big name team. So, yeah. But it's all about what you've done since. And since went on a natty run, almost won the natty. Can't ask for much more than that other than winning it all. So
well, the bottom line is, what the hell did Penn State do?
Nothing.
And we beat them. And yet, so all these people, all these Penn State fans on social media, they still have the nerve to open their freaking mouths.
Yep.
You sons of bitches.
When you lose the way you lose to on one a winless team, okay, you don't get to talk. I'm sorry, you don't. I mean, you literally dropped from 7th to out of the top 25. Like, that's how putrid UCLA was and is. Now, I want to take nothing away from UCLA, okay? Nothing. Like, Penn State is a good team, okay? Like, just going to say that. You beat a really good team in Penn State. It took everything we had to beat them. So, but the fans get to reap what you sow. You reap what you sow.
Yeah.
Full circle, we got another state that we got to talk about. And that is...
Let me just finish.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, so with all that said, all you Penn State fans on social media, here on YouTube, wherever, shut the F up. Yeah. You have no room to talk on jack squat. And these are their top insults, Ben. I did a list of this. Top insults. Number 1, Northern Illinois. Yep. Number 2, Notre Dame has priests. Use your imagination on what I'm talking about. Number 3, show me your Notre Dame degree.
Right.
But I guess a bunch of schools do that. It's not just Penn State. And number 4, join a conference, which a lot of other schools do that as well. Yeah. So basically the same trick pony like every other insults. Yep. But yeah, Penn State fans, shut the hell up. No room to talk at all. So, yep. All right. So yes, on to the other state, Ben.
Moving on to a more important state at this state and time. NC State comes to town.
Yes. And oh my God, the Peacock only game. Oh my gosh, get the people on the Facebook groups who are going to piss and moan and complain.
See, I don't have cable now, so I'm excited because when they play on NBC, I get to watch it on Peacock. So I enjoy the Peacock only games. But NC State, we've seen them a decent amount.
Yeah.
We know them better than some of the other teams that we've played. Okay. We know what they're about. This is a very beatable team. Okay. Probably one of the easier and more beatable teams on our schedule. But if we're not careful, we can lose to NC State. Is that fair?
I think so, yeah, because they have some good playmakers, very good playmakers. Because let's just start. Bailey, their quarterback, very good numbers on the year. 13 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, approaching 1,700 yards. It's been pretty good. Let's see. I just had my stats. Where'd they go? Don't you hate it when you lose that one screen that you had set up already? This is bullcrap, man. Gosh. Oh, here we go. Okay, here's the statistics. As I was saying, in the rushing game, here we are, Ben, back with the cool names.
Yep.
Their leading rusher, Hollywood Smothers.
Yep. Gotta love it.
The Smothers part, that could go in a bunch of weird directions here, but I'll just spare that.
Right.
So he's closing in on 700 yards on the ground with 5 touchdowns. So we got a strong rushing attack that our front seven needs to be ready for.
Yep.
And as you know me, I'm a trench guy. That's where
you win and lose.
That's where almost every game starts with me. It's either in the trenches or the quarterback.
Yeah. But you win at the line of scrimmage. That's just the way it is. Yeah. This is a continue the trend game for me. Okay. We looked good in the Purdue game. We looked good in the Arkansas game. Really good. Okay. And then we looked really good in the Boise State game. But then the script got flipped, thank you, Jesus, in the Arkansas game. And the defense took a major step forward in that game. And then the trend continued with Boise State. So this is a game where you need to continue the trend, okay? If we struggle a little bit, and like we said last video, we're not trying to look past. We're not. But Southern Cal looms too, and they are a way more powerful team than NC State, in my opinion. And if you struggle a little bit against Southern Cal, it's expected. It is not expected to take that step forward and then take a step back in the NC State game.
Yeah, exactly. And, also going with that trend, but on the opposite side of the ball. I'm not going to say the offense took a step backward against Boise State, but let's just say they took a little dip.
Yeah, I mean, and like we talked about it, the big thing was the 2 fourth downs. That really put a blemish, on the offense.
14 points left off the board.
Right. I mean, Carr is showing flashes. I mean, he's not there yet, but he's showing flashes of Brady Quinn. And that's exciting because we haven't had that in a long, long time. And CJ Carr, in my opinion, has a better head coach than Brady Quinn did. So I feel like that's a fair assessment of the situation. But
and speaking of Brady Quinn, I still would love for him to come over from Fox too.
Dude, we just gotta start a GoFundMe or something. Just start a GoFundMe, buy his contract out, get him over to NBC, get him to do Notre Dame games. Let's just have a Homer Fest. It's how it should be. Like, come on.
Here's the thing, Ben. Someone said when I turned that section of the last video into a short, somebody left in the comments section saying that there was a podcast that a former Notre Dame player was on, and I guess the podcast no longer exists. It's no longer up. But this player said that apparently the reason NBC doesn't bring in Notre Dame guys is because they don't want the broadcast to be too biased. Well, what do you think it is now?
Right.
It's biased in the other direction.
Right.
And of course, there was one guy on our TikTok that didn't think it was biased at all, but a very good broadcast. I think he was more irritated with us, so he's just trying to stick it to us. But I don't know. Anyway, I digress. I just wanted to throw that in there. Please go ahead, man, with NC State.
Yeah, but I mean, NC State, like I said, is a very beatable team. They have 2 losses coming into this game, Virginia Tech and Duke. Okay. But we can't flub it up. We can't, because at this point in time, there is no room for error. Okay. And then there's also no reason that you should ever let NC State hang with you this way.
No. Well, and I look at their wins too. I mean, you look at the totals. East Carolina, they only beat them by 7. Virginia beat them by 4. Wake Forest, not bad, beat them by 10. But and Campbell, I'm not even going to count Campbell.
Right. FCS school.
56-10, you should beat them by 46 points.
Right.
And so the bottom line is the Wolfpack, they leave themselves very open.
Yeah.
And the consistency of that leaving themselves open is very accurate. It shows.
Yep. Yeah, it does. And we got to get going immediately offensive wise. Like, this is an NC State team that gives some stuff up. But okay, if we're not careful, once again, dumb mistakes leads to major problems. Okay. And I know, I mean, we talked about it. The refs were out of control in the Boise State game. Okay. I don't think we're going to have that kind of a game. Okay. But you can't have even a fraction of the penalties that we had in the Boise State game against NC State. You cannot give them anything.
No.
Nothing. No,
they'll take advantage of any mistake. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
And this is an opponent that you cannot let stick around. Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, the good thing is the statistics are in your favor turnover-wise, because NC State has allowed 17 points off turnovers and only scored 7 themselves. So there's that. But mistakes can't be made. Not at this point. Okay. We're in game 6? Okay.
Halfway through the season already.
Basically, yeah. So why? Why? Got to get Love and Jadarian Price going immediately. Get the defense just absolutely hammering that quarterback. Get him out of his groove early. We don't need a guy carving us up. We don't.
I really want to see this game put away about halfway through the third quarter.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see. Now, what actually happens?
Right.
2 completely different things. I get it. But expectation-wise, I expect us to handle NC State. The way we've been playing, it's in the right direction.
Yeah, of course.
So we are very capable. We've gotten back to that defense of last year, at least at this point.
Yes. And
this offense has been clicking.
Yeah.
So, of course, I would expect that. But you don't want. But right before your biggest rival, you don't want to get into a back and forth with a team that you really shouldn't.
100%, 110%. And what better way to come into your rivalry week than to have an absolute blowout win? Because and this isn't going to take anything away, but that Southern Cal is going to want to come into South Bend and beat us.
Yeah, because they're pissed right now.
I mean,
they're very pissed.
And they can potentially be an undefeated team coming into this game. So we'll see. But
and also the thing too is you have to start blowing teams out, because as we've said before, we're down 2 losses in the hole from the start.
Right.
So
we need some style points.
Exactly. We need to get those style points.
Yep.
We need, and with this past weekend, with all the upsets that happened, we're back in striking distance.
Yep. On the bubble, looking in. Yep.
Exactly. We're on the bubble looking in. So we've got to keep riding that gravy train, man. Ride those biscuits on in there.
Yep.
Hey, I thought you'd like that. Come on.
We have so much potential to take a nice leap because Michigan's one ranking ahead of us. They're playing Southern Cal this weekend. I know it's an implode your head weekend for us at Notre Dame. But then you got undefeated Missouri at 14 and then Georgia Tech, who's also undefeated at 13. So unless one of those teams fall, they're going to continue to stay in front of us.
And Ben,
the biggest opportunity right now is Michigan losing to Southern Cal. That's the big opportunity.
Well, but also, did you say USC had the potential to be undefeated?
Yes.
They already lost.
Oh, did they already lose?
Illinois.
That's right. I remember that now.
Because when you
that's
said
correct. You are right. Yes.
When I said that, I'm like, I better make sure. I'm pretty sure they just
I'm glad you said that. I totally forgot that they lost to Illinois. And you know what? I was running circles around my living room when that happened. Now that you say that.
Well, I just wanted to make sure that was right, because if I posted this video and you said that and I didn't say anything, do you know how much shit we would get?
Yeah. Yep. I totally forgot. I'm giving them more credit than they deserve. So there you go.
Well, you did call them soiled condoms in the last video. So what credit?
But yeah, I mean, and hopefully, I mean, in this sake, because I'm actually, and I hate saying it, I'm actually rooting for Michigan in this one because I will never root for Southern Cal ever. But in a way, we need Southern Cal to win. I mean, that's kind of where we're at. And it stinks when you have to get to that point as a team.
I think everybody gets what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it sucks when you're at that point where you need help from other teams, and undefeated teams don't need help from anybody else. They've left it all on the field. So there you go. Full circle. NC State can't be taken lightly. Bottom line. Because let's be honest, Sean, we say it all the time and people probably think we're full of it, but we're everybody's big game.
Yes.
I
mean, even in the seasons where we've lost, like the 4-8 season in 2016, 3-9 in 2007, everybody was still gunning for us.
Right. I mean, you saw it. You saw it in this past broadcast against Boise State. They got there early. They wanted to see the stadium. They wanted to walk around the campus. They wanted to walk onto the field. Like, you want to beat Notre Dame, period. We're everybody's big game. We sell stadiums out. Louisville had their first sellout in 5 seasons when we came to town the other year. So I don't want to hear it. I don't. And we got to be ready. We got to play everybody like we're playing the number 1 team in the country.
That's my line.
Every time. And we got to not make stupid mistakes. We can't. I'm over the mistakes. I'm just over it. Totally over it.
Yeah. No mistakes, physical or mental. Just play football.
Yep.
Play football. So basically, to sum it up, the key factor is this.
To win games, you have to win the game, not lose the game.
I'm going to keep rolling with that, dude.
Hey, I'm okay because you know what? There's rumblings that our owner is not happy with McDaniel. So yeah. But you get the honors in this video. Score prediction time.
Notre Dame 38, NC State 14.
Ooh.
The defense is giving me some confidence.
Getting right down to business. I like it. All right. My score is a little higher in a good way. Notre Dame 48, NC State 10.
Okay. I'll take that.
I think we kind of, ease up a little bit, and we got some younger guys in towards the end. It's garbage time. NC State gets a field goal in garbage time, or maybe even a touchdown, vice versa,
Right.
So, yep.
All right. Well, there you go. that's it for this preview of NC State. I think we've covered everything that needs to be covered. Wasted 3 minutes talking about Penn State, which I was way too generous with that. So, anyway, Ben, anything you want to add to the game or vice versa?
Nope.
Okay. Well, on that note, everyone, I am Sean Moriarty.
I'm Benjamin Walters.
This has been the Two Irish Brothers Show. And as we say to end every video, good night, God bless, and go Irish.
Go Irish. Beat the Wolfpack.